Yo, what's going on, guys? Dylan back again, bringing you guys another video today. Now, I'm not feeling too well today, but I did want to let you guys know. Last night we almost took down a GPP. We took 7th place out of like 547 people. So we almost won that GPP yesterday. You already know the lineup was great. I believe that we scored like 304. I believe. We ran Curry, even though in 27 minutes we knew it was gonna be a blowout, but we still got that money. In 27 minutes, he still got 57 points. That's ridiculous. But I was just gonna give you guys an update on that. Money's good, and looking into tonight, I wanted to do this live stream as more of a Q&A for you guys, just so we can all like talk, know how each other are feeling. I'll let you guys know right now. I'm going to go out and pull up my Draftkings tonight. I'm going to be really transparent with you guys tonight. I'm not going to give you my lineup per se, but I'm definitely going to talk about a lot of the guys in my lineup that I do like tonight. Yeah, we scored a 296 last night. With I played Jared Jack because he had been waived by the Hawks before the season began, so I knew it was going to be a revenge game. And that's something I like to do, and that's something we have the opportunity to do tonight with a chalk play that nobody is even bringing up the fact that Omri Kasipi was waived by the Pelicans last year during the season. So we know Kasipi's going to be mad. What's up, Cam? We know Kasipi's going to be mad, and we know he's going to play well tonight, so that's a reason I like him. Now, I'm going to go through a few point guards I like, and let me know, guys, what you guys are thinking. Let me know which plays you guys like, and I'll go ahead and tell you what I think of them. So, I like Kyle Lowry tonight, and I think he's going to be low-owned because he's going off a back-to-back, and he's got to go all the way from Indiana to Atlanta. And I do like him tonight because Schroeder is a terrible defender. I did some research into Kyle Lowry on back-to-back so far this year and late last year, and it doesn't look like back-to-backs on the road affect him too much. So I do like Lowry tonight. He gets Schroeder, who's a terrible defender. Jarrett Jack put 37 fantasy points up against him last night. So I do like Kyle Lowry, who has had amazing form recently. In his last 5 games, Kyle Lowry has put up 50.25, 50, 52, 57, and 28 DraftKings points. And at a 7 DraftKings price, that's good. What's up, Ronnie? How's it going, man? Yeah, there's a lot of good plays tonight. I don't think ownership is actually going to be spread out too much tonight. I think the chalk is what it is, and people are going to play the chalk. But making sure to differentiate yourself is definitely going to be a way to take down GPP tonight and just win good money in general. So that's a reason I like Lowry. And then he did well for us last night in only 27 minutes. So I'm going to go right back to the well on Steph Curry. I believe this game does stay closer simply due to the fact that the Pelicans have shown this year that they can stay competitive through games. They have Boogie, they have AD, they have Drew Holiday, and they're just now getting Rondo back. So we know that they're going to be able to put up points because Rondo's a great distributor, and it's going to allow Drew Holiday to start shooting the ball a little more, which is something that helps out the Pelicans in general. But Steph Curry, like I said, he shot 18 shots and only playing like 2.5 quarters yesterday. It was ridiculous. I love TJ McConnell and Joel Philly. I have a Philly stack in my lineup tonight. I also like JJ Redick. And Lance Stevenson, yeah. I'm not in love with the matchup Stevenson has tonight. He's going to probably see defense from Marcus Smart if Jaylen Brown is out. But I don't mind it. I think he's going to hit value, and he's also somebody that I do have in my line tonight. I play 1 cash and 1 GPP lineup every night. So for cash games, Lance Stevenson's great, and I will probably have him in my GPP too. As of right now, I do at least. So I like Steph Curry because Rondo's a absolutely terrible defender. And I do think John Collins is going to be chalk tonight, but for some reason I just have a feeling he's fouling out tonight. I don't know why. Kelly Oubre, yeah, so we know Kelly Oubre does see a usage bump when a Wall is out. Let me go ahead and pull up Court IQ so we can see exactly what that usage bump is. So I'm going to pull up the Washington Wizards without Sheldon Mack and then John Wall. Now I'm going to go ahead and run that. There we go. Sorry. So obviously Bradley Beal sees the biggest usage bump at 36.7%, but he still sees modest usage at 23.6. But yeah, I think Ubre's okay. I just don't know if I can play him because of the price tag. And I just saw somebody put a message. Sorry, I stream from my phone. If you guys don't know, so sometimes I don't catch every message as soon as it pops up on the screen. So I have to watch the chat on my computer. But I'm just gonna pull up just to see what that message was. All right, cool. So it was Rodney, and he was saying, Steph, Clay, Westbrook, Harden, Capella is the base of my lineup. Um, I think Westbrook's a trap tonight, guys. I'm staying away. So we know that Dallas is a huge pace down matchup for any team, and Westbrook typically he can thrive in any matchup. I'm not gonna say it's just fast matchups, but Paul George is in a really good spot tonight for the Thunder, and so is Carmelo. So Westbrook, he could have a great game, but he's shown earlier this year that Dallas is a rough matchup for him. He only put up like 39 DraftKings points in that games against the Mavericks earlier this year. So while I'm not going to tell you to fade it because I'm never going to tell you to fade Westbrook, that's just going to way I'm differentiating myself tonight because I know he's going to be popular. And then Harden's not bad. No studs for me tonight except Steph. I I I like Steph, but I think with the value in McConnell and like Kasipi, you should be able to fit another stud in there. I do like Joel Embiid a lot tonight. That's one of my studs tonight. And then I also have Vucevic, who's a great value. I'll talk about him in a second. So he says Westbrook for Frazier. Should I get Embiid or Davis or Blake? I'd get Embiid. I don't like Frazier tonight too much because if you looked at the last time he started with Wall was out, the only reason he did well was because he had a good rebounding and assist game. He shot one shot that entire game. And Damian Lillard, as much as the DFS community likes to pick on him and say he's not a good defender, pulled his defensive rating this year down to below 100, which is very good. So I'm not going to be playing Frazier, especially at 3-6 on DraftKings. If he screws me, so be it, but I think I have better value throughout my lineup. But I wanted to talk about, I'll take TJ Philly, and that's a great route to take, Rodney. I don't see any way in which that screws you, because I'll talk about it in a second. But I did want to talk about Kasipi, or I don't know how you say his name, basically the small forward for the Golden State Warriors. We know Durant's not going to be playing tonight, and Kasipi is in a revenge spot. I talked about it early in the stream, like about 8 minutes ago, but he was waived by the Pelicans early last year. So this is also a revenge game for him. He gets a matchup against a Twan Moore, who's not a good defender. So I like him tonight at 3,800. Is Wesley Johnson in play? Yeah, I was looking at it. I do like Wesley Johnson. He's just not going to be in my lineup tonight. Out of Collins, Adams, and Gortat, I would go. I'm definitely going to eliminate Collins because I think he fouls out tonight. But Adams, I like Adams. The only reason I'm saying I think Collins is going to foul out tonight is because Valanciunas is a really aggressive player, and that's typically when we see Collins get in foul trouble. So I do like Adams tonight. Basically, I think Adams is going to get a lot of passes from Westbrook tonight because Westbrook seems to struggle against the Mavericks. But also, it's a great rebounding spot for Adams. So I think there's going to be a lot of rebounds and just putbacks for him. So Adams is definitely in play for me tonight. So out of those three, I'd pick Adams, in my opinion. But yeah, I told you guys I did want to talk about Vucevic. So Vucevic tonight is in the other side of that Philly Magic game. Now, what do we know about Vucevic? Vucevic's a great offensive player. He's a very entertaining offensive player as well to watch just because his jump shot is so unique. But we know he's terrible on defense, so we know that puts Embiid in a good spot. But Embiid's defense as well isn't too bad. Amir Johnson, yeah, I don't hate Amir Johnson. Now, Simmons being out, there's no direct correlation there to how Amir Johnson gets minutes, but I'm fine with Amir Johnson. I think he's in a good spot. But Vucevic gets to go up against Embiid. In the last two times he's went up against Embiid, he's gotten 47 and 36 fantasy points. Now, we know from he's got the upside going up against Embiid, but Vucevic on DraftKings is I think he's like 6'7", 6'3", or something like that. It was absolutely insane. Yeah. So Vucevic tonight on DraftKings is 6'7", so he really only needs 33.5 DraftKings points. Like, I don't see how he doesn't get that against Embiid tonight, especially since Embiid's going to be playing more, simply due to the fact that Simmons is going to be out, and the Sixers are coming off 3 days rest. So Vucevic getting matched up with Embiid is good, and he's just so low on DraftKings. I just don't see how you play him. He's a lock, in my opinion, for 6x value tonight. So that's a way to separate yourself, because I don't think anybody owns Vucevic tonight. I think all the ownership rushes to Embiid, DeMarcus Cousins, all those guys. I'm actually going to be playing both centers from this game in a lineup, and we'll see how that goes. But another person that I haven't heard too much buzz about within like the YouTubers and Roto Grinders yourself is JJ Redick. Now, we know shooting guards this year have been able to do very well against the Magic, and JJ Redick is below 5K now on DraftKings, and he's going to see more shots because of Simmons being out. So I just don't see how he doesn't hit you 25 DraftKings points tonight. He's an extremely safe cash gameplay, but we've seen this year, like in these pace-up spots against Indiana, he had 47 DraftKings points. Against Golden State, he had 34 DraftKings points. Like, in these pace-up games, he actually does really, really well. So, especially with Simmons being out, I don't see how you don't play Redick, at least in cash games. I could see the GPP fade, but I love Redick tonight. But I have a headache, guys, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for. Were there any questions that you guys had for me? Like the video so we can get more people in the stream, so we can talk more, because I know a lot of people have questions tonight, because I feel like everybody's rushing to the same players, to be honest, from what I'm seeing. I don't see anybody being really different tonight. Let's go ahead and go look at projected ownership for tonight's slate. That would be something that would actually be interesting to look at right before the slate locks. And I appreciate you guys' support. I know I'm not on here every day. I've just been busy with the holidays, but I should be back to at least streaming every day. But I'm trying to pull up the ownership. Any good players in the $3,500 range? Absolutely. Were you looking like utility, or were you looking for like a specific like position group? Because if you give me a specific position group, I can actually just go into DraftKings or Fanduel and look for you. Okay, so yeah, a utility. Yeah, okay, cool. So Lance Stevenson is somebody that I believe, is he? I don't remember if he's 37. Yeah, so Lance Stevenson is 3,500. He's going to be starting at shooting guard tonight for Victor Oladipo. We know Oladipo takes a lot of shots. So thoughts on Dwight Howard? He's low on price, at least for DraftKings. I don't see any reason why to fade him. So if that fits your build, yeah, go ahead and play Howard. But back to Stevenson. To answer that question, Stevenson is 3,500, so you really just need about 17 DraftKings points for 5x value. And he has a tough matchup against Marcus Smart, but he's going to be playing 30 minutes and going to be shooting a lot more shots because Oladipo's out of the lineup. Yeah, for sure, Marcel. Keep firing questions, guys, if you guys have any, because I'd love to answer them for you guys. So, looking at projected ownership for tonight, Russell Westbrook's projected ownership for this main slate in general is going to be 30.3%. That's ridiculous, to be honest. If he doesn't get that 5x value tonight, by fading Westbrook, you're putting yourself in a very good spot, especially if you're stud sit. Chris Paul tonight. I don't mind Chris Paul tonight because we know Jarrett Jack and Courtney Lee are not good defenders. That backcourt for the Knicks isn't all that good, at least defensively. Don't get me wrong, Courtney Lee's been balling out offensively, but defensively, she's not a good player. And we've seen Chris Paul do really well recently, so I don't hate it. It's just a matter of does that game stay close enough for Chris Paul to hit value tonight. Eric Bledsoe is the second highest projected ownership play. I have no idea why he's going up against Donovan Mitchell and Ricky Rubio, but by all means, if people want to own Bledsoe, they can. In GPP, who would be the cheap, sure thing steal? Okay, yeah, so I like Kasipi tonight, and I like McConnell. Those are my two main value plays. I know they're mainly chalk for the most part, but there's not a lot of value on the slate that I like. I'm not a fan of Frazier. I don't like that spot for him. But yeah, I really do think if you play Kasipi, Stevenson, McConnell, you'll be fine tonight. And then you could basically build your lineup however else you want from there, to be honest with you. So going back to ownership, Lou Will is the third highest projected player tonight. That's crazy. Do you guys have any of these people, by the way? Let me know how you guys think about these guys at the top. Yeah, my pleasure, Bruce. Mitchell is the fourth highest projected player. Wow. I understand the Mitchell because technically Bledsoe will be starting at the shooting guard, so he'll be able to see Bledsoe. And Bledsoe defense isn't too good. Bledsoe's really inconsistent on defense. That's what I've seen. I've watched some games. He looks like a lockdown defender, and I watch other games, and he looks absolutely awful. So I don't know how to feel about Bledsoe defense anymore, to be honest with you. At least last year, he was consistently bad. Paul George is the fifth highest projected ownership tonight at 17%, and I think that's fair. I have a feeling he's going to go off tonight. I tried to fit him in my lineup, but he just didn't fit. So hopefully he doesn't kill me. Then again, he is 9,000. Pretty much he's 8,900. So you're looking for 45 DraftKings points. So hopefully he hits that and doesn't really exceed 5x value. Because if he did, I'm going to be in trouble because he does have pretty high projected ownership. What are you thinking Cousins and Davis tonight? Okay, so they're going up against the Warriors. And we know the Warriors are very small, at least when it comes to the center position and Zaza. What I mean small, I don't mean like physically small, but they just don't have good defenders down low. Now, we know Draymond's a decent defender. So, Anthony Davis, let's say this, if Draymond Green can contain Davis, then I really like Cousins tonight. Because Cousins can definitely feast on whoever's playing center at the moment for the Warriors. And that's another weird thing. The Warriors don't really have one center but plays consistent minutes. It's all like each center on their roster plays like 12 minutes. Which, I mean, I'm not criticizing. I'm not a coach, but it's a little weird. You were 25 points short from 100K last night. Man, Bruce. I mean, 25 points is a lot, but, like, when you think about it, if you make one play different, then, man, that's crazy, though. But, yeah, I was, like, I cashed, it was a smaller GPP that I almost won. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's always one player away. That's for everything. But my thing was, I won my cash games with a 0 from Enes Kanter because what I did was I played one lineup in GPP in cash. I still cashed yesterday with Kanter, but last time they played AD and Cousins both almost hit some. Yeah, like I'm saying, like they can feast on Golden State. Golden State doesn't really have anybody that can guard both of them. So I'm not saying they're bad plays. That's not what I was saying. I'm just saying if I had to pick one, I was gonna go. I'd go Cousins. Booker was disappointing last night. I was mad, but I still won $10. Yeah, if you cash, it's cool, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I used to get mad like when I'd cash a little bit, but you gotta be thankful. It's like especially just like because if you're winning like money. Like there's no reason to be mad if you cash. You feel there's just that disappointment that you could have got way more. But Booker was disappointing last night. Yeah. I mean, I didn't play Booker last night. I didn't love the spot, but if you did play him, I understand why you could be disappointed. Anytime one of your players doesn't do well, it's disappointing. But did anybody else have any questions before the stream ended? I'm here to answer anything for you guys. I'm just trying to make sure you guys have all your questions answered before lock. Lock is at 7 tonight, so it's about 40 minutes away, yeah. How real you be? Yeah, for sure, Corey. I don't try to put on a facade. I just talk to you guys like I literally answer questions. Jeremy Lamb, I don't like Jeremy Lamb tonight because not Bellinelli. I'm still thinking about last year. Nicholas Batum is back in the lineup. Lamb is great when Batum's out, but going up against the Spurs and having to play behind Batum, I just don't like the spot for Lamb tonight, to be honest. Bro, but look at this jersey though. I got this throwback Dwight Howard jersey for $20 yesterday. It was a steal. Yeah, Lamb was solid last night. Marcus Morris tonight, a lot of usage. Is he playing? Did something come out saying that he was going to play? Hold on. Hold on, just give me 1 second. I got to grab something. Okay, sorry about that. But, is Marcus Morris playing tonight? Can somebody update me on that while I try to figure out if he is? I thought he wasn't playing tonight. Oh, no, you're good. 5,600 left for utility. What's your thought? I like J.J. Redick if you haven't played him, but I'll go ahead and log into DraftKings for you and see what I like. You said 5,600 for util. So, if we look at this, sorry, I'm just trying to pull everything up. So, if I scroll down to 5,600... Rubio, no thanks. I like Randolph going up against DeAndre Jordan. That wouldn't be a bad play. Yeah, man. If you're stuck with 5,600 when it comes to that util spot, to be honest, hold on, I'm tripping or something. Oh, bruh. I was looking at the 2-game slate. I'm like, there's no way there's like nobody here. Alright, cool. So, looking at $5,600 for that util spot. I'm sorry if I alright, so you got Sabonis, no thank you against Boston. Eric Gordon. I don't think Eric Gordon's a bad play if they blow out because that means Eric Gordon's going to get the run. I love Steven Adams going up against Dallas. Dennis Smith going up against the Thunder isn't bad. Bazemore's very good going up against the Raptors. I'm not a fan of Collins. I like Randolph, but those are just a few plays, man, that you could go ahead and plug into your lineup tonight. But John Collins is also projected to be like the 6th highest owned player tonight. So if he fouls out, ooh, I'm looking to win money. My lineup is Lowry, Terry Rozier, LeBron James, and Boogie. That was my base hit. Any replacement for Booker tonight? Any idea? Wait, what? Sorry, I'm confused. How about Dario Saric? He's alright tonight. I just like some of the other 76ers more. Howard eats at home. Yeah, he does. That's something I've noticed this year. When Howard plays at home, his splits are way split. Let me go ahead and look at Dwight Howard for you real quick and read you guys the splits off because this may be something that not a lot of you guys know. Alright, so at home this year, Dwight Howard is averaging 9 more DraftKings points per game than I'm on the road. And he's averaging 40 DraftKings points at home while he's only averaging 31 on the road. That's something interesting I was seeing in some of my research the other day. But he's been feasting recently. His last 4 games, 41, 49, 57, 43. And, like, he's not even 7K, guys. So, Howard's not a bad play by any means. Yeah, Bruce, sorry. You scared me, dude. I'm like LeBron James. I was just a little confused, to be honest with you. But I'm going to look more into Howard right now for tonight's slate. So I'm going to start off by looking at DVP for the Spurs against the center position. We know Powell plays the center position. So they're actually not all that bad or good against the centers. It's kind of a neutral matchup. Something I look at when I'm looking at Dwight Howard is I like to look at rebounds per game for each team. Now, tonight he's going up against the San Antonio Spurs, who are in the middle of the pack for their last 3 games. for rebounding, and they're typically pretty good. They're the 10th best rebounding team in the NBA so far this year. So Dwight Howard, not a bad play. I understand it completely, especially because of the price tag. But I already am playing Embiid and Vucevic tonight, so I don't think I'll have any Howard. So about this time every night is when we start to see news come out. So we know Ryan Anderson's going to be playing tonight. That was a question mark, so that's going to move PJ Tucker to the bench. That makes me like PJ Tucker more now that we know Anderson's going to play. So if this game's a blowout, I like Gordon and PJ Tucker. We also just learned that Chris Paul's going to be limited to 28 to 30 minutes. So we're seeing his minutes go up, which is good. But yeah, it doesn't really tell us anything new about the slate that we didn't already know. So here's some big injury news that just came out. Enes Kanter is not going to be playing again tonight. So that moves Kyle O'Quinn back into the starting lineup tonight. I had Kanter in my center position before lock yesterday, before we found out that he was not going to be playing. And while many people actually just ended up playing Kyle O'Quinn, I faded that and I went to Dwight Howard, and Dwight Howard won me some money last night, guys. You got Lowry in with hold on, let me go pull up the stream on the computer. So Lonzo suck. Oh, this isn't a Lonzo jersey, by the way. This is a Dwight Howard jersey. I got this for Black Friday. This is one of the things I got. So you have Lowry in with Curry, Clay, Beal, Embiid, Covington, Stevenson, and Embiid. Yeah, that's what I ended up finding with my roster construction today. I needed cheap power forwards. That's really weird. Did anybody else have that today? I'd be interested to know. But I ended up needing cheap power forwards. And somebody I ended up going with for power forward, a cheap power forward, was Omri Kasipi. He's 3,800 tonight, or 3,600. So if you can fit Kasipi, play him. PJ Tucker is also not a bad play now that we know he's going to be not in that starting lineup. White trash. They're talking about me. I mean, that's cool if you think I'm white trash. I don't really care. You got Amir Johnson's not bad. I think he's in a good spot tonight. Oh, okay, Rodney, I got you. So Kasipi's a small forward. He's dual eligible on DraftKings. That's why I didn't know which side you played, but I'll definitely know that now because you're in all my streams. Biyombo at 3,200. I mean, if you need to play him, it's all right. Wait, Porzingis is out? No way. Hold on. Are you? Sometimes I get trolled by some of you guys, but I don't think this is a troll. I believe it. Wow. So Porzingis is gonna. Wow, that changes a lot, guys. Porzingis is ruled out. All right, so by Porzingis being ruled out, what does that mean? Sorry, no troll should be allowed. Yeah, but you can't control him, so it's all good. So that means Dougie McBuckets, I guess, moves into the starting lineup against Houston. I'm not opposed to that, actually, because we know Dougie McBuckets is a shooter. He likes to shoot the three ball, and going up against Houston, they actually allow the 3-point percentage pretty well. Let me look up who's allowing the most three-pointers as of recently, because this could be an interesting play that we learn about right before lock. So if McDermott plays in their last 3 games, Houston has been pretty phenomenal, actually. They're only allowing 30% of attempted free throws to make it, but they're actually pretty bad on the year, allowing 37.2. So I'm assuming McDermott is a cheaper power forward you can play on FanDuel, Rodney, because you were just talking about how you need some cheaper power forwards. So McDermott may not be bad. Fade Harden. Yeah, I have zero interest in Harden tonight. Yeah, McBuckets is going to have to be somebody I think you go with tonight. Jaylen Brown is out for Boston. Yeah, I assume that. So, as much as I don't want to play Stevenson against smart defense, I think you have to just because of the price tag and the sheer volume that Stevenson's going to take on because he's already getting a lot of volume. But with Oladipo out, that's a lot of shots and just usage in general. Yeah, Houston game is going to be a blowout. I'm fading it completely. But, did anybody have any final questions before we head out? As I have to actually go get dinner before this late. I think I'm going to go get, like, Glory Days. I don't know. You guys probably don't know what Glory Days, and it's like a local restaurant here. But I'm probably going to go eat. My head just hurts, dude. I don't know why. But, yeah, so I'm not seeing anything new in the chat. But I hope you guys really did enjoy, guys. It's been a fun stream. I appreciate all you guys coming out here and supporting me. We should be back on this like daily stream right before lock thing for a while. Yeah, good luck to you too, Corey. Tonight's slate's gonna be interesting with all this news we just got. But if you guys new, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We do these all the night. Yeah, Brandon Patrick, I love Steph tonight. He's probably one of my favorite plays. Do you do NFL? Yeah, Marcel. I'll have a stream out probably. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I used to do a lot of NFL videos. For all you OGs out there, I used to do them like really early in the week. But I found out by like doing them early in the week, I'm kind of cheating you guys because stuff comes out throughout the week and there's so much more information. A lot of DFS YouTubers, I'm not going to name any names, but they're going to be always the first ones trying to put out their videos to make, I mean, it makes sense to get views on them, subscribers, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like I do you guys wrong when I used to do that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be waiting till Saturday every week and then doing like a relaxed stream kind of like this. So you guys have like updated information so you guys know like pretty much who's going to be in, who's going to be out so we can farther get like better plays because you know stuff opens up as the week goes on. But like the video, guys, like I said, or the stream, I don't know, whatever it's called. Subscribe if you guys are new. And good luck to everybody tonight. We did well last night. I think we do well today. Make sure to tweet me on Twitter at Dylan the Guru. If you go into one of my previous videos, the link will be in the description. What about Michael Beasley on FanDuel at 3K? Rodney, that's a stretch there. Hit me up on Twitter, Rodney. I can help you out. I'll go on FanDuel. But that's been it, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Oh, I just tried to turn it off on my computer. That was funny. I guess you guys will see me for a few more minutes until I can figure out how to turn this stream off.